These guys are purchased at auction.
Yep.
They've now been denied finance because it's a townhouse above a shop.
Say to the client, all of the high density living areas like South Bank are all in business zones.
Yeah. Okay.
So it
that
doesn't
shouldn't be
mean
a reason that they can't get finance.
No.
Thank you.
Most people don't know what a conveyancer is.
Up tempo,
fast-paced,
demanding,
detailed,
exciting,
exhilarating.
It is rewarding.
Intense.
Stressful. It can be stressful.
Stressful.
Stressful is the first one that springs to mind without a doubt. Fun.
It is fun.
Busy.
Busy.
Busy. Busy and busy.
When you're buying or selling a house, that it's the most stressful, one of the most stressful things you can ever do. And so I'd say that 99% of people who are especially, buying a house, they bought a house and the real estate agent says, who's your conveyancer? What do I need a conveyancer for? What are they? And so they'll ring up and say, I know I need you, but I don't know why. What do you do?
What I need you to do for me is grab a pen and paper or grab a copy of the contract.
We don't want our clients to stress about the banks not being ready, the technicalities of all the parties, etc. A lot goes on in the background that we like to take care of.
And so we lead them through it.
I've got a 2.5-year-old at home and I know exactly what it's like.
Conveyancing is it's an incredibly rewarding job. There's no two ways about that. It's one of the most stressful jobs you'll ever do.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
Apparently they can't get finance on this because it's listed as a commercial property.
Here's his broker.
We won't be putting money aside into a trust account because the property is as it was when he bought it. Done.
It's just normal for our senior staff to eat our lunch at our desks, and if you don't get in before 9 and get organised, you just won't survive. It just never stops.
Good afternoon, Sargeants Port Phillip.
Thank you for calling Sargeants.
Good afternoon, Sargeants.
Megan speaking.
Fridays are always the most intense because the majority of the settlements take place on those days.
Like you can walk into a room that's full of people and yelling out the other party's names, which is really funny, actually. It feels like in the stock exchange. Yeah, so you can imagine.
The last business day before 4-day Christmas break, decides just not to turn up to a settlement. They're at their Christmas party and they were just happy to let it fall over. I think at one stage there were 3 of us all on the phone just trying to find one person who was prepared to help us.
Madeline calling from Sargeants.
Yes, it did settle. The client avoided thousands of dollars in penalties and a homeless Christmas.
I have the best staff here. We are a huge family. There's just no two ways about it. I have to say it makes my job jolly fantastic. What more could a girl ask for?
The best part about being a conveyancer is that moment when you get to tell them that they've just settled their first home. A retired couple have just sold up and travelling around Australia. It's certainly not the paperwork and the numbers.
And you certainly get to know them very well, yeah. And we have lots and lots of thank you cards and presents and bottles of wine and all that sort of thing.
There's a delivery for Rebecca Hall.
Thank you so much. They're gorgeous.
And if the clients aren't excited enough, we're excited for them.
Crack the champagne, it's time.
It's great, fantastic. So we're very lucky.